Welcome to my course about Nevada Revised Statutes Chapter NRS 630. I am Jay Cafferata, and I will be your host today. A little bit about me. I hold a master's degree in communications and an associate's degree in Div Studies. I am also a certified diversity executive. I teach cultural competency courses for healthcare as well as for professional development. I have been involved in the legislative processes that have created these laws and personally testified on these bills while they were being created during the regular sessions of the Nevada legislature. I am not a lawyer or a legal analyst. I teach cultural competency courses nationally and locally. These laws pertain to Nevada only. Other states may have similar laws, but the ones I'm discussing here are Nevada specific. Please check with your administrator, supervisor, or licensing board as to the application of the law and how they may impact you. Again, I am not a lawyer, and my interpretation may be different from the licensing board or the Department of Health and Human Services. All right, let's get started. So currently, we have these different chapters of NRS that impact healthcare providers. Most of these were updated in March of 2023, which do not reflect the new laws or the changes to these statutes made in the 2023 legislative session. These are the ones that are actually just catching up with the 2021 session. In Nevada, we have a biannual legislative session that lasts for a regulated 120 days. All new legislation must be introduced, heard, and passed by both the Senate and the Assembly before heading to the governor's desk. If the bill makes it to the governor to be signed, it is considered enrolled, and if the governor signs it, it becomes the law effective as each bill states. Please look on the Nevada legislative website for more information about the sessions. These are the chapters of the law that pertain to cultural competency and healthcare providers. I have a course on each one of these different chapters, so if you do not work in a licensed healthcare facility, or you are a professional that works under one of these chapters, and you also work in a licensed healthcare facility, then this course will help you to determine what is required of you, your licensing board, and the facility. So let's just start with what are the licensed healthcare facilities in Nevada? There are 25 types of licensed healthcare facilities in Nevada, and if you work in one of these facilities, you are required to take a state-approved cultural competency course. You can see the strike-through the halfway houses as these were removed in the last session of the legislature in 2023, and they were also renamed to recovery houses. In this presentation, we will talk about NRS 632 as it pertains to nurses. To be clear, here is what NRS 449 says. And I'm not going to go into detail here. You can look at my other video for 449 to get all the details about that. However, if you are a nurse that works in one of these facility types, then you are required to have the training that is approved by the state. That is not the same as the courses that are approved by the nursing board. In addition, there are some juvenile detention facilities that also require cultural competency training for their staff, including nurses. So, you have CEU requirements for your personal professional license renewal. Your licensing board will have more information about those requirements, and each licensing board gets to set their own standards. For nurses in Nevada, the cultural competency training requirement was increased from 2 hours to 4 hours in the 2023 session and will go into effect on January 1st of 2024. This is linked to the renewal of your professional license or at a minimum for every 2 years. Currently, the nursing board has a list of courses that meet their renewal requirements. If you do not work in a licensed healthcare facility, one of those listed is the only course you need to renew your license. If you work in a facility or in multiple facilities as a nurse, it is likely that you will be required to take the state-approved course that is longer. That course is not found on the nursing board website, but rather can be found on the Department of Health and Human Services website or on my website under the courses for nurses. I am not the only provider for those courses, and the DHHS or the Department of Health and Human Services website has a list of available courses. And I will put those links down in the description box. If you work in a juvenile justice facility, again, you are also required to take cultural competency courses. Please check with that facility or your supervisor about meeting that requirement. So, NRS 632, which governs nurses, currently reads that the course must be a minimum of 2 hours. However, as I said earlier, starting in 2024, that changes to 4 hours, and the nursing board has notified nurses and has that listed on their website. The topics stay the same. The only difference is that the number of hours has increased. As you can see, the 449 course is acceptable for nurses working in facilities or not, and the board approved courses are listed on their website. So, nurses who work in a licensed healthcare facility must take the NRS 449103 state approved course only, or if a nurse works in other places, the NRS 449.103 approved course is acceptable, and then any other course as approved by the Nevada State Board of Nursing. Again, you can find these courses in two places. So where can you get this training? Well, you can find them in these two different places, the Nursing Board or on the Department of Public and Behavioral Health at nv.gov. And there it is, the listing for the healthcare facilities. Feel free to take a picture of this slide to access the links after this video. However, again, I will also place them in the description. Now, I work for ASL Training or Adult Sensitivity Learning, and I do have two different courses. One of them is for 449.103, and I have that available in English and in Spanish. And then the other one that is for specifically for nurses only, not working in a licensed healthcare facility, that course is for NRS 632 or under NRS 630. And again, my course for NRS 449 gives you actually 9 hours of CEUs, no matter what your position is. It is a state-approved course, and the certificate is issued at the completion of the course. The other course is my Cultural Awareness course for NRS 632 and is available for 4 hours of CEUs currently and is now approved by the State Nursing Board. A certificate is issued at the completion of that course that you can submit with your license renewal. If you have any question as to which course applies to you, remember that the facility must provide the training to you if you work in a facility. If you are renewing your license with the board, you have to pay for that course yourself, and the 4-hour course will suffice. There is another law that is going to go into effect in 2024 as well, and that is that all nurses in the state of Nevada will be required to take a 2-hour course in HIV stigma, discrimination, and unrecognized bias. That course is also available on my website, and the nursing board is reviewing it for approval as of August of 2023. So in conclusion, again, please check with your supervisor or the nursing board if you have any questions about these requirements. Please reach out to me if you have any questions about the courses I provide. In addition, these are the other parts that are part of this law, that the training is required. There's no getting around that. The training must be taken within 30 days of hire or within a 30-day limit for the NRS 449 course, at least. The training can be live or online, in person, or over a platform like Zoom or Teams. And the instructor must have experience in teaching cultural competency. So for the NRS 449 course, the instructor must also be approved by the state to teach this class. And the state nursing board also has requirements for the instructor for their courses. Please review the links for more information. And again, if you're covered by a different chapter of NRS, please click on my other videos to see more information about them. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more updates about these important Nevada-specific laws. More content will be posted as the laws change. Thank you again for watching this presentation about NRS 632, Nurses in Nevada. You can contact me, j@asltraining.com, or you can find my courses at www.asltraining.com. Please like and subscribe to my channel again, and thanks. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.